Hi friends, this is Captain David Dalton, training officer with St. Charles County Ambulance District. And it's my pleasure to get to invite you to the 2019 EMS Today Conference in National Harbor, Maryland on February 20th through 22nd, 2019. Now this time around I'm going to be addressing the topic of spinal immobilization. Now I know what you're thinking. We've heard this topic 1,000 times before. But I guarantee you, you come to this session and you're going to learn a whole lot more than you thought you knew already. Now, you remember the days when spinal immobilization consisted of putting every man, woman, and child who is within 50 yards of a fender bender on a backboard, strapping them down and taking them to the hospital, regardless of whether they complained of neck or back pain or had any kind of neurological deficits whatsoever. They were getting aboard, guaranteed, no exception. I remember those days. How about you? Unless you've only been in the field for a few years, that's how we did it for decades. Well, a lot has changed in recent years, and now you have things like spinal clearance protocols, and you have agencies more and more every year who are essentially doing away with the backboard altogether. And now, thanks to these changes, there are backboards everywhere sitting around in a garage somewhere collecting dust. Now, were you skeptical when these changes first started to be made? I know I was. I had been in an accident that almost ended my life, and even though I survived, I suffered a very severe fracture of my 5th cervical vertebrae and was literally millimeters away from paralysis. So when these changes came out and our medical director announced that we're doing away with the backboard, I thought he had lost his mind. Now, in fairness, I'm a very skeptical person by nature. I was born and raised in the state of Missouri, which is also known as the Show Me State. So my philosophy in life is trust, but verify. So I set out to look at all of this so-called evidence and see if there were any holes in it. Just how bad are backboards? And I got to tell you that what I found was more shocking than I had even been led to believe in the first place. Now I don't want to give away too many spoilers here, but when you come to my session, we're going to answer some big questions like, how harmful is a backboard exactly? Are we talking about just causes people a little bit of pain, or are we talking it could kill someone? And then also, is there ever a time when the backboard is beneficial? And then also, what is more recent research saying? Does it back up the claim that the backboard is a bad idea? Or do we owe the backboard an apology? Stay with me, come to the session, and I look forward to seeing you there.